Hi, I'm Lainey.
And I'm Alex, and welcome to our retirement journey where we are going to be discussing all things retirement.
Please note that we are not financial advisors or trying to give you any specific advice. This is just our retirement journey and the things that we'll be doing along the way.
Yep, and today we have a video where we've identified the 11 steps to prepare for our retirement, and we're going to go through those steps now.
First, we are going to track what we spend every month. I loosely do this every month just to kind of keep track of what bills are coming out, but I don't really keep track of my day-to-day expenditures at the grocery store or any items like coffee or snacks that I buy while I'm out and about.
So we're going to basically take a notepad and we're going to categorize utilities, food, spending money, gas for the car, insurances, and we're just going to keep, one page for each month, list it all out. At the end of the month, we're going to know exactly what we spent that month. And we're going to do that for several months to kind of track what our average monthly spending is. So the next step is we're going to look over that and see what we can do to reduce those numbers.
And then after that, we will be setting a budget based on our research as the last 3 months that we'll have done the budgeting and set a more realistic budget.
Yeah, so our goal here is to know exactly what we need to live. We're talking about fixed required expenses. We're not talking about travel or entertainment. We're talking about what do we need to be able to survive. So that's, running our house, feeding ourselves well, and, just getting all that done. Then how can we do the same things for less? Are there ways we can cut back? We have 2 cars right now. Should we have 1? What can we do? We're only driving 1 at a time usually, but we have to pay insurances and repairs on both cars. And what can we do to lower those numbers? Because our goal here is to have more disposable income so that we can enjoy ourselves in retirement rather than not being able to do anything because we don't have any leftover money. So, that's the whole point of this whole budgeting phase of what we're looking at. And we're thinking within our trying to live on this budget, 3 months?
I think that would be good.
So we'll say this is our budget. We have to live within our means for 3 months. And when the money runs out, the money's run out until the beginning of the next month.
Yes. And then after that, we will be downsizing our belongings, and we'll either be selling items that we can sell, donating items to charity, or giving them to family and friends.
Yeah, and we're going to try and sell anything we can because at the end of the day, everything has a value to somebody. It must. I know it's not easy sometimes. We have a 65-inch TV in one of our rooms that we bought 15 years ago probably, and I tried selling it for $100. I tried selling it for $75, $50, $25. I'm at the point of giving this thing away, but I am determined to sell that TV because even if I can sell it for $20, it's $20 in our pocket. And we're just going to put all this money in an envelope, and that'll be just extra money for when we relocate and to buy furniture or whatever. But I'm going to try really hard through all the different avenues to sell as much as we can, not donate, if we can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the next is improving, so we will be selling our home. So selling our home is an important step, but we need to get the home ready to sell. So part of our downsizing is clearing out all of the extra belongings that we have because we're living in a pretty large house right now, and we're going to move to a smaller house. So improving the house, doing paint, we want the house to look as good as it can so that when we sell it, we can sell it for the most money that we can. So we're going to do, cosmetic upgrades, maybe put some new flooring in certain areas and get the house ready to sell.
Yes. And then we are also going to be looking into finding a place to move to. We would like to move from the area that we're at now. We've been here for many, many years, and we think it's time for a change. And we want to be somewhere that people go on vacation and somewhere that we can take day trips and really just start a new chapter in our lives.
Yeah, so if you have any ideas, please comment. We're open to all ideas. We prefer areas near bodies of water of some kind, an ocean or something. But we're looking for an environment that has a holiday feel, but we want it to be affordable. Yes. So, we're not moving to Malibu. We're looking for communities that are affordable, with lots to do, and we don't want to get bored. We like to get out and about. We're not the type to sit around. So yeah, if you know of any places, please tell us. You may have done this research for yourself already, and we'd certainly appreciate the feedback on that.
Yeah. Yeah, so then after that, we will be putting our house on the market and selling it, which we do need to do before we purchase our next home. So that will be the next step after.
And then buying a house. So, when we identify this, this ideal relocation destination, we'll be flying out there, searching, finding the right house. We may have to rent for a short period of time, to get to know the area. I don't know. Depends where it is. If it's close enough that we can travel easily, we can maybe go a few times. If not, we're going to have to fly, in which case we may have to move there and rent and get to know it. But our goal is that the house we buy is smaller than the house we're selling, and less space, less belongings, less overhead, less required to keep it warm and cool, and keep that budget under control.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next one is we always thought it was a smart idea to have an emergency fund in retirement. We have an emergency fund now, but what are you thinking? 3-6 months, or?
I think 6 months. When you retire, you're not earning a monthly wage necessarily, and so I just think it's a good idea to have a 6 month.
Yeah, because it could be unforeseen things. Something in the house could break, a car could break down. You might need to buy a new car or something like that. So I mean, we're probably gonna put about 6 months budget into an account. That way we have it if we need it. And that kind of leads into the last item, which is coming up with ways to make extra income in retirement. We're not looking at a job where you go to a location and you've got fixed hours. We're talking about some kind of, I don't know, people call them side hustles, but something that we can do to make some extra cash. Because when you're in retirement on a fixed income, the money that you have is limited, and any amount, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, it makes a massive difference in retirement because that's all disposable income.
Yeah.
So if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And we appreciate comments and feedback. We'll try to reply to everyone. And we look forward to seeing you on our next video. We do plan on posting a video every week.
Yeah, every week.
So subscribe and follow along on our journey. And if you've done a similar journey to this, please tell us, because maybe we've missed something that we need to include.
Yeah, absolutely. See you next week.